Hey, Bree. Morning.
Hey, Tina.
How the heck are you?
I'm good. I'm actually wearing my own sweats and not my kids' sweatpants.
Oh, okay. I think that's a good thing.
So normally I don't buy anything for myself. I just inherit
Mm-hmm.
my other kids' clothes. And I was like, you know what? I want my own pair of sweatpants that actually fit me.
Exactly. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. So it's the best $7 I spent.
Ha! I love it. I love it. I love it. Morning, everybody. Welcome back.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Chris, we can only see your forehead. It's a very beautiful forehead, but I'm just letting you know. There you go.
Sorry.
There we go.
Yay!
Aw, that's so much better. Welcome back, Kay. How you feeling?
I'm doing okay. I have to recline, so I'm reclining and trying to get to my computer. So if my position's a little weird, that's what's going on.
Well, it's good to see you all. Did you guys have good Christmas vacation, holiday vacation time off?
Great time. Thank you
Peaceful.
for your help.
Peaceful? Nice. Mine was pretty much too. So let's hear some good stuff.
I got 1 year of taxes done,
Oh, Kathy, that's
or at
huge.
least close enough.
Congratulations.
Well, I shouldn't say done, but I got my part done. It's
That's
in the
done,
hands.
done.
It's in the hands where I passed it on.
Congratulations. That's huge. I'm really happy for you. I really am.
Got a long way to go still, but
Yeah, but doesn't it feel good to have one, like there's like, is there a light at the end of the tunnel, or I don't know, is it's not an oncoming train now?
it does feel good. Of course, I keep running across, oh, this should be in there,
Uh-huh.
but that's a good step.
That's a very good step. All right, who else has got some good news on this first day back?
I
Kay.
do.
Hey, let's hear it.
I closed Riley Road
Yay!
thanks to Gina and Eva. We got it into Sky Slope, so I think I'm close to getting paid on that. And I got an offer and we accepted it and we passed the inspection on Branch Road.
Oh, thank goodness.
So now I'm trying to find him a place to move and to live, so that's good. And beyond that, I'm just healing, trying to get those two closed and get caught up on my other training and then, heal.
Nice.
My catheter out on Thursday, so I think that'll help a lot.
You have a catheter in.
Yes.
Wow. And I'm asking because I'm going in for the same thing. I don't know, fairly soon. So I go to the doctor and check on to meet him and everything on February, who knows, 6th, I think, something like that. Whatever, soon, 8th maybe. Anyway, all right. Who else has got good news? Morning, PF. Craig, you're in the dark too. So who's got good news?
I closed the deal on last Friday on the 30th. So I closed the year out
Nice.
good.
Mhm.
Hey,
Yep. And got my first closing coming up on the 23rd of this month.
Congrats.
Wow.
God.
Where did this one come from, Craig?
This was the referral from the on-site agent.
Ah, very cool.
nice.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything for it, just fell in your lap.
Yeah, it just fell in my lap. I like this one.
Yeah,
You know,
those are easy ones. Those are nice.
yeah. And also I met, I went to a meeting. This lady is opening her own brokerage.
Mhm.
Well, she's had her own brokerage. She's rebranding, and so basically, she's looking for agents.
Yep.
But I went to the grand opening, which was good. She had this guy. He's a motivational speaker, and I think he said a BSM or something like that. It's only like 300 people in the country that does what he does. Something I'm guessing he's like a business strategist or something.
Trying to figure out what
And
BSM would stand for.
I can't remember. He said I have to go back and look at the video and see
Okay.
if he actually put it in the video. But it was very nice, informative. But I met these other guys there. They're actually developers. They're realtors and developers. So they're building affordable homes.
Mhm.
They're building in the city limits of Spartanburg, 1,300 square foot homes. These homes are like decked out, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. They're putting granite countertops in there.
Wow.
I mean, they're really nice, right?
Mhm.
Price point is $185,000.
That is really good. And
Yeah,
that's good use of space too, getting a 3.2 and a 1,300. That's good.
yeah.
Wow.
So I was supposed to meet with him on Friday after my closing, but they had some training. They got KV Core, so
Mhm.
they were training on KV Core. So we're supposed to meet this week sometime, but he's gonna tell me the process, what they're doing, and
Mhm.
duplicate it.
I love that. That's
Yeah, so
cool.
he's saying that all of these counties have money allotted, like funds that grant funds. So the way they tapped in, um, they told them that they would build the affordable housing at an affordable price point, unbelievable price point. They would revitalize the areas that they're building in,
Mhm.
all city limits. Some of the lots, the city actually donates.
Mhm.
All of these will be in opportunity zones, and they get paid regardless. So even if they don't make a dime off of the build, they still get paid from this grant money.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Um,
So
I
they're
love
not really worried about the profit from the homes.
that's way cool. I love BSM, Business Service Management. Thanks so much, Kath.
Okay.
And Craig, also check with the Urban League in your area because there's a national initiative with all the urban leagues where they're
Okay.
trying to diversify the pool of developers. Like
Gotcha.
and so they have a class for people to get a certificate that want to be developers. And from that, they're given kind of like first dibs on things like what you're telling me about, what you're saying about. I think it's called Red something, but go into the Urban League and then you may just have to call about the developers, but they have it here in Nashville. And so a lot of them that have graduated years ago are now working on projects in affordable housing.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
I really love that. I also know that there's it's not nationwide, but it is many states and cities and counties are tired of the affordable housing, but you can buy a section, you can pay and then not build any of it. You can get the money, you're going to do affordable, but you pay taxes up front and then you don't have to build the affordable. And they're getting really tired of it. So I think that there's going to be, you have a better opportunity right now than you've had in a long time. Because a lot of developers have just sort of, laughed at it and gone, it just becomes part of the cost of doing business. I have to pay an extra, 500 grand or whatever to do whatever I want to do. Then they just pay it because they know they get it on the other side by building higher end, mid-level or higher end other than that lower end. So you've got a bunch of doors open there too. And it's definitely just like when gas prices go really, really high and they stay really high, we start building smaller cars. The same thing happens with our industry. When our industry is facing a slump or in a slump, we start building smaller products. And then when, money's really good and times are great and we're back in the, the roaring 20s or whatever, then you build big stuff. So you just have a lot of opportunity right now. A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, I missed you guys too.
Oh, I missed this too, actually. I was super excited. I was like, first day back. It's so nice. It's like the first day back at school where you showed up in new clothes that you got, you know what I mean? For Christmas, like, look what I got. So yeah, it's kind of that. It's kind of cool.
My new clothes.
Hang on. I don't think I can show mine all the way. I got pants with reindeer on the bottom of them about this tall.
Aw.
Super cute. And not jammies. And my husband was like, "You are not wearing those in the store." And I'm like, "Yes, I am." We went and looked at Christmas lights and we had to pick up some stuff on the way home one day. And I'm like, I got 2 compliments on my pants. So back off, darling. So anyway, I'm serious. The reindeer are from like the knees down. They're huge. All right, y'all. What other good news have you guys got?
I decided I'm going to Ireland.
You're going to
You're going to
Ireland?
Ireland?
I don't have any plans, but that's what I've decided.
Oh, I love that.
I'm going with you.
Okay. I don't have anybody going with me yet, and nothing's planned.
Okay.
And,
Well,
it's
have you
gotta be
been?
cheap. It's gotta be
Yeah.
cheap, so,
If you do go to Dublin, there's an amazing library. So go check it out.
all right.
It's
That's
like
probably cheap.
amazing. It really is very, very cool. All right. Who else has got some good news? Before
I
start
closed
going?
Thursday on my transaction where she kept trying to open up a loan in the middle. Her fiance and her husband and her mom was trying to under it. Like Thursday, literally, I was like, "Thank you, Lord."
Thank
Yay.
goodness. Those are the ones you had to come to Jesus talk with, right?
I'd have a come to Jesus talk, mirror and match the asshole husband. So he backed
Hmm.
off.
Nice.
Let's go.
Oh,
Congratulations.
thank God.
Yeah. Yep. Does it feel to you all like the end of 2022 was, I am done with this crap and I'm not taking any more?
I was handing out boundaries like Oprah was handing out gifts.
You get a boundary and you get a boundary.
Get a boundary and you get a boundary.
Oh, that's
I
great.
took
I
all of
love
Corinne's
that.
I love
stuff-
you,
I
Bree.
took all of Corinne's stuff down.
Did
Took
you?
all the what down?
I
Corinne's
took all
stuff.
of Corinne's stuff down.
Oh,
I just said, I can't do this and, I'm out and you're gonna have to figure it out. And, when I could, I sent her all the leads that I had and just said, take them and run with them. I don't care if I get paid or not. It's yours.
Yep, there was a lot of that. There really was. Congratulations, Kay. I know that was something that you were hanging on to really, really, really tightly. That was like making you crazy. So good for you. Good for you. All right. We got, let me see. We got Christopher and PF left. What you guys got?
It's good news, Christopher.
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to hear that Lily Allen has had a good influence on everyone. You know, the song that I sent out.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. I was like,
It
Lily.
reminded
oh my
me.
God. That was like, yes, like it was on time, PS.
Yes,
And you instigated it, Bree.
it was all because of Bree. Exactly.
Yeah.
Bree, you
I even
reminded
said
me of that
boundaries for a
song.
17-year-old. Like,
Nice.
literally, I was like, excuse the French, you can get the fuck out. Like, I love you, but in my house, we are protecting everybody's peace. I protect
Mhm.
yours.
Mhm,
I'm gonna protect myself. So deuces. He was
mhm.
like, what?
Good to see you,
Alright.
Craig. Woohoo. All right, Christopher. what kind of
Yes.
Good news you got. I know you have some.
I'm going to my first investor meeting this evening.
Nice.
I'm trying to get an investor under contract so I can submit a couple of offers on a couple of multiplexes. So I'm going to need your help with that a little bit.
Mhm.
But otherwise, I'm excited about 2023. It's going to be a fabulous year.
Me
Really
too.
excited about it.
I am too. I read this, by the way, that link that you sent me, I sent back. I didn't see it on Sunday, but I saw it this morning or Monday.
Yes.
Okay, so I need a new one. And then I'll check out that this morning.
Okay.
I read this really interesting study. Have you guys heard, and then we'll go into challenges. Have you guys heard the concept of your willpower is stronger in the morning and then wears down as the day goes on? And if you have a bunch of stuff coming at you, then it's better to make decisions in the morning, because it just wears down. It's something that's finite and depletes. Have you guys heard about that concept?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
No, but it fits in with all the other stuff.
Yeah, guess what?
It's real.
Turns out it's because you think it,
Mm.
which blew my brains wide open. So now the new studies, they took a bunch of people and they asked them a series of questions to figure out if they were the finite willpower thinkers, or no, if I make a big decision, like one of the questions was, if I make a bunch of a big decision that requires a lot of willpower, is it easier to make the next one that's little? And so that was the type of question. And they asked people a bunch of questions. And then they really kind of ran them through paces for a few weeks and looked at how they did as far as being able to hang on to their goals and continue on with their willpower. And it turns out that the people that think it's finite, when they had really rough days where a lot of things were coming at them, they would maybe go off their diet at the end of the day, or kind of shut down and not hold firm on their boundaries at the end of the day, that kind of a thing. You could see it deplete. And then the next morning, you could see it after a rest come back up again. So you definitely saw this kind of a thing happening. But the ones that didn't have that mindset at all, you saw this. They just held it. They were like, no, I made a decision. This is my decision I made. And there was no sense that it was going to deplete. There wasn't really any of that. You might have saw a little bump if it was a particularly bad day, but it was very, very minor bump. They did not seem to be massively restored in the morning. They started their morning off here, and that's where they kept their days going. And it blew me away because once again, it's what is up here. What you think is, which means as I started to play with that concept, the whole world is basically Schrodinger's box, and there's always a cat inside, like always. Always. So it just blew my brains wide open. So, all right, what kinds of challenges have we got? All right, well, if we're not going to talk about challenges, what are you guys doing for 2023? What are your goals? Challenges or goals? Bring them on.
Well, I gave you a couple.
You gave me yours, which I love.
Yeah, so I've made up in my mind that for buyers, I'm focusing strictly on new construction. I'm not gonna waste my time with resales because I don't particularly like doing it, and diving deeply into the listings, doing the listing side, and commercial.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, Craig, it's awesome. It really, really is for a bunch of reasons. Do you know that out of the top 1% of agents across America, this is a residential stat, it is not a commercial. I don't know commercial stats at all. I just know my residential side. But out of the top 1% of agents across all of America, for every one buyer's agent, there's 2 listing agents.
Mm.
But it took the buyer's agent twice as long to get in that top 1%. It literally took them twice as long. So when I shifted my business over, which was in my 3rd year, I shifted over completely for me, it was, I'm not going to lead generate for buyers anymore. I'm not going to market for buyers. I'm not going to look for buyers. If a buyer came to me, I dealt with it until I had my buyers agents built up and that team built, and I didn't deal with any of that anymore. I just focused on listings and that's it. I went from having 3 transactions at any given time to having active transactions, like we're getting it through closing. You know what I mean? I went through that, maybe 8 buyers active at a given time, meaning we haven't, we're not in mutual agreement yet, but we're actively looking, like as soon as they find the right house to buy. So that was about my bandwidth of what I could handle. And I went from that to 85 active listings, 30, 35 at any given time under contract. So that's the difference in the bandwidth of what you can handle between listings and working with buyers.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Because I figure, with the resales, I can start referring them out. And then with that, I can also start building a team.
Exactly. You can use that to build your team.
Yeah.
Yep. So if that's the direction that you want to go, when you are ready and you've got some like strong buyer leads, let's sit down and go through different ways, the conversation, how to hand them out, that kind of thing, and what to track.
Okay.
Just never forget this. That business is your business. It's yours. So there's this thing of, well, if they close it, they close it. Well, no, that's my business and I am giving it to you. And if you're not going to be the type of person that's on top of things to close it, you don't get any more of my business.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. It needs to be that mindset versus, here, if it closes, whatever. That's
Yeah,
crap.
and I'm finding that everybody's still looking for leads. Like they just
That will
when you
never
talk
stop.
to 'em- Yeah, when you talk to them about companies or whatever, oh, what do they give leads?
It's
That's
always,
it's always the first question.
always. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not ever about how can I create leads. It's always about do you give leads? So
Who will coach me? Who will train me? If you're new, you're concerned about training, but you don't really even understand the training you want because you think it's contract and it is, but it's so much more than just contract. It's really how you go get business. It's that.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
very cool. All right. Who else has got some 2023 stuff? Gary's visioning and all that. Have you done Gary's visioning?
Yes.
I haven't finished.
Okay. Have you got step 1 done?
Yeah.
Okay. PF and desk notes. Okay. What do you got?
Me? Yes.
Yeah.
So I haven't gotten out of I have gotten out onto paper doing the visioning exercise.
It's all the work.
Over the last couple of weeks. I
Mhm.
started it started a while ago. Gary's always been encouraging us. I was gonna say push, but Gary doesn't push. He
I was
really
going to say kicking us in
encourages.
the butt.
He does it in such a gentle way that you don't realize that you've been pushed into success like a rocket ship. It's funny until you're in the stratosphere, which is why I love Gary. And so I'm finalizing, getting into more details into my reforestation, a dream of Haiti.
Okay.
I come up with I calculated that is 200 square miles that I want to reforest by 10 years and one river flowing year round from that area, because there are many rivers that are seasonal in Haiti, because of there's very little forest to support.
Yeah, it doesn't protect
water.
them.
Yeah. And also for this year, I have been declaring since New Year's Day to all my friends, not everybody, because I don't want to freak them out, that I'm moving.
Where are you going?
I don't know yet, but part of being here and part of Gary's training and your training, Gina, the team, is becoming my first real investor myself and buy another multifamily. So over the next 12 weeks, I'll be refinancing where I am, get some cash out, pay off a bunch of debt, and set myself up to find that multifamily where I'm going to live. So rent out 1 or 2 units and live in the other one. Rent out this one because now I'm in a premium area, because now I have the train, the commuter. Actually, we call it a subway train, right? Like a block away from my house.
Oh,
So
that's
it goes
huge.
right into downtown Boston.
Nice.
Yeah. So
How long
it
is
was
the
like a
train ride?
100-year dream for the area.
How long is the
It
train
finally
ride from
happened.
your stop to Boston, out of curiosity?
Yeah.
No, how long
so-
is it? PF, how long is the train ride from your stop into Boston?
It's like with all the different stops, it's about 10 minutes.
Oh
that's
my
not bad.
Yeah.
gosh. Make sure you put that in the listing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 block and 10 minutes from the city. That's
Yeah.
just a commuter's dream.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So
Nice
are you
job.
moving
So,
to Haiti?
I'm sorry?
Are you moving to Haiti?
No.
I'm just checking. It's to see
just
if that
the-
was,
No.
That's where he's
that was on
building.
the list.
Yeah, no. I'm,
Okay,
I
it's okay.
so the headline for that dream, that goal for the 10-year dream is heal the land, heal the people.
That's nice.
So by me doing this with the help of many people, it's gonna show up. All these people will show up. It's not just me
Right.
getting this thing going. In 10 years, I will have first, you know, how Gary has been saying, if you put a goal and then triple it or 10x it,
10x
yeah,
it, yeah. You think
10x
better.
it until it makes it scare. So
Yeah.
first I was like, what's my stretch goal? So I said $30 million in asset. And then I heard Gary, 10x it, 10x it, 10x. So I crossed it off.
Mhm.
I have made it $300 million in
Does that
asset.
scare you?
Oh yeah,
Good,
in 10 years.
good, it should.
Yeah. So for that, yeah, so then now I'm going to be implementing also the 12-week calendar in my life
I
in order
love
to
the
keep up.
12-week planner, yeah.
Yeah, in order to keep up with you guys, because you guys have been really moving along. That's why I love this group. And I, like Craig said, I missed you guys last week. I was having withdrawals. I was
I
waking up
saw
and it's like,
you
oh, no.
plug in one day. I got an email that said that you joined one day and I'm like, nope, PF, not this week, honey. Because I made a vow of no outgoing phone calls, only incoming phone calls. And yeah, anybody that, matter of fact, like even Bree is like, hey, can you call? Yep, I can do that. But I'm not
So
doing that.
Christopher, you picked the best weeks to start hanging out with this group. I'm telling you, I was avoiding the group for a little while, and then they're like a drug, you know, a good drug. It's a good way to start the week, the day. You know, we hit our challenges. Gina always challenges me to come up with something good. Craig and Bree and Kathy and Kay are always inspiring me to find a way to get my good news into real estate. So Christopher, keep coming.
Oh, I'm gonna keep coming. I'm gonna keep
love it.
coming.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, I'm going to close
So
out on one
I'm
more
going to wrap
thing.
up on that because it's time.
It's amazing. And I want to close up on one more thing. There it is. I'm like, where did I put it? I know people that come up with a word for the year. And I really love that concept also, just one word for the year. And I haven't done it in a couple of years, but I decided to bring it back. But then as I was thinking about that, so my word is listen. Then as I was thinking about that, I thought, what about if I had a question for the year? Because questions make you think. And word is cool to think, to kind of focus things around it and kind of concentrate on it. But a question, an unanswered question, gets the brain just going. And so I thought, I'm going to come up with a question for the year. So my question for me this year is, are you doing the thing that moves you toward or away from the life you desire? That is my question for me for the year. And I've got that. It's not really in front of me, but it's right down there. I just remember where I put it because I thought I put it underneath here a minute ago. But I'm just going to keep that in front of me to keep focused on, to make sure that I am doing the things that I want to be doing to live the life that I want to live. So, and if I'm putzing around, lost in the weeds, doing something else, I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in doing the thing that pushes me towards the life that I want to live, or the life that I choose to live. So, all right, y'all. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. It's
Yes.
so nice to see your shiny faces again. Welcome back. And let's go rock 2023.
Yay.